hello. You would have thought, considering I've been streaming for like 2.5 years now, and this is the third Super Streamer announcement, that I would not be nervous as fuck. There's no reason for it, but I am, regardless. Hey, Skullbot. Hey, Sagando. Hope you're both doing well. It's here. It's here again. Another year. Another September. More time. More time. The super streams. As always, as expected, there's some extra stuff just by default. Because, of course, all the streams are going to get 30 minutes longer each week. So, weekend streams, normally 8 hours. Weekday streams are normally 6. Tomorrow's stream, which is a Sunday, will be 8.5 hours. And that counts as part of week 1. And then on, as an example, the 8th, it will be 9 hours. The 15th, wait, no, the 8th will still be 8.5. The 15th would be 8.5, then 9. It works, you know? Why am I so nervous? It's so weird. Hey, Hedgie. How you doing? Same thing with the weekday streams. They'll be 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8. As I did on the last ones, the raids after every stream, so that people can get a few more points, and we can also, you know, hook up with some other cool people that we get to talk to. Hopefully get to raid, you know, Handy, Bagel, other people that are cool that don't immediately come to my mind right now. Quill never streams in a spot where I can actually raid Quill. You know, stuff like that. Hey Mace, hey Matty, hey Crimson. It's just us, nothing new. I know, it's so weird. There's no reason for it. Hope I had a good week off. I did. I had a very good time. I had a very good time. Nerd alert. Hey, Kirby. And yeah, channel points. All the channel points that we normally have up will be cheaper. Other than the 1 million one. That one's not being made cheaper. All the channel points that are normally there will be cheaper. And there is some extra ones which are already in there. If you want to feast your peepers on them. But that's all the stuff by default. Oh, the track ended. The track ended. Wait, move on. Yeah, there we go. As is always the case, we have a few little goals in the September streams. Just a few little goals here and there. This is the default goal. This is the goal that is the ideal to happen for the month. This is the one that I want to achieve. Anything beyond this, either I got involved or ludicrousness happened. But this is what I'd really like. Basically, this just pays for September to exist. That's it. Pays for my rent, my food, the internet bill, the phone bill, and some small miscellaneous expenses in general. The reason this is 12 hours on Saturday for the month is because I potentially, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, potentially may get a job. I'm going to try and keep Saturdays free so that I can do this. And Sunday is a more desirable work day for businesses. The weekends, because a lot of people have it off for religious reasons. So that will not interfere with this. Does not interfere with this. This will also retroactively go back. So if this gets done on you know, the 28th, which is the last Saturday of the month. The other ones, the 7th, the 14th, and the 21st, they will also be, like, I can't retroactively make them 12 hours because that would require time travel, but I will make the ones in the future at least, like, 3 streams to make up for it, 12 hours, you know. Compensate, that's a better way to put it. Thanks, mate. Yeah. To compensate them. Hey, Frenchie, what in God's name is this anomaly stream? This is the announcer. This isn't an anomaly, this is normal. Hey, Frenchie, how are you? Imagine making money. Disgusting. Disgusting. This, as always, because there's a few people here. Everyone knows who they are. Okay, at this point, there's a few people here that are crazy. They're lunatics. So I have to put up an extra one. I have to put up an extra goal that's way too much, unreasonably large amount of money for a channel of my size. This gives me 2 months worth of expenses. When I go on holiday, I can get a few little nice things for myself, which will be nice. I would like that. And also, for the September games, because we're having September game redeems again, this year round. There's some people who can't afford to do them because they're just not in the financial situation to do so, right? People who are students, people who are otherwise just low income, people who just want to watch stuff without spending money on it, just some free entertainment, but they'd still like something to be played. If I get to that, I have the little bit of disposable that we can do a poll for everyone who's interested and then give away 2 games for people who otherwise wouldn't normally be able to get them. And then I can spend a little bit of that extra money on that for the people who would otherwise be, you know, screwed out of it. Hey, Ramhard! Thank you. I have some hearts. Thank you very much. It's been a long time, I feel like, since I've seen you. How are you doing? And no offense to you, but more importantly, how are your animals? The top 3 idiots, yeah, Frenchie, exactly. Yeah, that's that one. You'll see in a moment, Crimmy, we've changed it. We've changed it, don't worry. I'll get there. You'll be okay. It's hopefully less expensive now. So, points-wise, we always usually have points goals as well. 750,000 points. It counts for every single point redeem done through the whole thing, the whole month. Not just the specific points, which you like bin into the rewards to be eaten for points. All of them. So the name redeems, the make me do a quest redeems, all of those count towards the goal. And then, yes, September streams an hour longer. Easy peasy. The big one. The way too many points one. The one that's a bajillion points. Another game gets added for the free September games for the giveaway. This one obviously comes out of my back pocket. But yeah. If you look in there, Mace, there already is. I've already done it. I've already put them in the channel points. Your animals doing grander, I'm hard. Up to 17 pets, looking to get maybe 1 or 2 more. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. Oh, that one showed up early. Well, there you go. Look, spoilers. Rewards. Rewarding awards. And timer stuff. So this is where the more personal information comes in. First of all, we're bringing back the 5 gifties to make me do something in-game. Or we're doing ores this year. This year's got ores in it, and not the things you row with. That's the worst joke I think I've ever made. Or a £10 donation, which, depending on your region, one of those things may be a lot cheaper. 5 gifties in the UK is £25. However, for a lot of places, that ends up being, you know, skewed all over the place. And I only get half of that, so from the average sub, I get about £1.80 or so. So 5 gift subs for me isn't even 10 quid. So it doesn't even equate to half the amount that 5 gift subs would be in my region for me. So the donation, a little bit cheaper on the old price point. Obviously it depends on your region, but a little bit cheaper is the hope. And I get more of it, you don't spend as much. It's good for everyone. We've done this before. Notable things, making me die in Monster Hunter. Just made me drown at one point in Monster Hunter Tri. Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, whatever you want to call it. Also playing with a controller in Dark Souls. No, playing on my keyboard on Dark Souls, that's what it was. That cursed fucking thing. Correct, Mace. PayPal takes like a 2% cut, but it's a lot more. I get a lot more of it. And through the Stream Elements donation is the PayPal one. It's the same thing. However you pay Stream Elements, it gets paid to me through PayPal. The next one. 20 Gifty. This one's the one that's crazy expensive because this September is sponsored by Chaos. This shows you can make me switch games for the segment. So all the streams are going to be, you know, cracked into 2 segments, as they usually are on the weekends. This one's just, we're just going all in batshit. You got infinite money to chuck in the bin. Just make me play fucking, you know, I don't know, some random shit every day. Chess. Whatever. That's there. There are your amounts. They're on the screen. Go wild if you've got it. This one is the one that's relevant to you, Crimmy, and the one that I imagine a lot of people are interested in. You can turn every slot into Frontier if you want, yes. But if someone else then re-redeems over Frontier, we might play Frontier for like a quest and then end up doing something else. It's gonna be batshit. It's batshit. We're fully rocking on Chaos this year, because why not? I don't know what's going on with anything, so fuck it. Hey, your wife's tomorrow is September, yeah. Hey, Summers, I hope you're both doing good. You're gonna make me play Connect 4 and RuneScape, Ramhard? I have no idea how you do that, but I will try. Only during the one time slot? During every time slot, Mace. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, the price of the game, plus a minimum of £10 extra. This is the September games. You may remember this from last year. It was 50 Gifty. Oh, don't worry about that, Mace. That's for, this is a different bullet point. This is the September games. I didn't make it very clear. I apologize. This was the 50 Gifty before, but I realized that's an absolutely ludicrous amount of money. Thank you for everyone who did it last year. You are lunatics, all of you. Instead of 50 Gifty. Because it saves a lot of money, and also, in a lot of cases, makes it more affordable for people. The price of the game that you want me to buy. So let's just go on Steam right now and look at Monster Hunter World. Obviously, I already own Monster Hunter World, but I'm just using it as an example. Monster Hunter World is 25 British poundos. If you wanted me to play Monster Hunter World, just as an example, £35 would be the minimum you could give me if you wanted me to pay that in one of the September time slots. I'll get to the September time slots in a moment. And then I can play it. Obviously, this will be the same as last year, first come, first serve. I'll keep track of them all in a spreadsheet. And I intend this year to try and complete all of the games that are given to me. I will try. I'm going to try my hardest. So any games? It is any game. With one exception. One exception. You cannot redeem Monster Hunter DOS. I will not play Monster Hunter DOS. Even horror. I mean, if you want to make me shit myself, yeah, sure. I quite like my pants unpooped. Monster Hunter 1, I've already played. We'll say no Monster Hunter 1 as well. Like, it does say no Monster Hunter 1 above that. We'll say no MH1. And no Portable 1. No first and second gen Monster Hunter unless it's Freedom Unite. And technically I've already played that, so why you'd want to make me play that again? Like, I mean, suffer, I guess. But hey. If a game has expansions, you want to redeem those, then you need a single £10 extra or £10 for each expansion. Just included in the price of the game, Crimmy. So let's use the Monster Hunter example again. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Edition is £41 instead of 24, so it'd just make it £51. I'm not gonna rip you off and make you give me an additional £20 for a £10 expansion. That would be mean. No limits on this. If you wanna give me more than £10, that is obviously your choice. I'll be very happy about it. And it will count for more money for the timer. But the minimum of £10 is just there so that I actually make a little bit from it. You know, this... It costs a lot of money still, and I know that, and it's crazy. But... I would like for people to be able to do it, because I think it's fun. I think it was really enjoyable. Caligula was amazing, right? Never would have played that. It was fantastic. Red Dead Redemption was super fun. Freaking Thumper, we finished in a single fucking stream and was really enjoyable. I want to play more stuff that people really love and that I haven't played before. That they think is like genuinely amazing games, because maybe I'll find something I love. Maybe I'll find something that I've never heard of and I absolutely adore. And then I find my gateway drug into JRPGs and it's all over for the rest of my life. You know? Maybe we'll make that happen. I had something I wanted to say about this. Yeah, if you want to redeem it multiple times, you can. The price does not have to be the price it is at this exact moment in time. For example, Monster Hunter World right now is £25. However, if we go onto the old Steam database for Monster Hunter World, we can go in here and does this one show the price history in a graph? Yeah. So looking at the Steam database, you can see approximately 3 times a year the game goes on sale to about £8.24. If you want to redeem it for the £8.24 plus the £10 on top, it will obviously have to wait until I can purchase it. It has to be on friggin' sale first. Otherwise, I can't get it for that amount. But as soon as it is on sale, I'll get it, and then depending on where it is on the list, it'll either be, you know, retroactively made the next game because it's higher in priority, or however that will work. Also, the same goes for physical copies of things. Obviously, I have a Switch right here. Played things on it before, right? For games that are on the Switch specifically, Nintendo, fuck Nintendo, never puts their prices down. I'm sure everyone knows that on the eShop. Everything always costs freaking maximum amount of money on the eShop. It's disgusting. If you can find a copy, like May said, that I can get secondhand copies sent to me, which obviously I'll do myself, because I don't want to dox myself on the internet, weirdly, with tracked shipping, just so that I don't get scammed, then I am more than happy to buy a physical copy of something and emulate it. I have PSP, a Game Boy Advance, a PlayStation 3. Do I have a PlayStation 4? Is that the new one? Is the new one a PS5? The new one's a PS5, right? Yeah, I have a PlayStation 4. I have an Xbox. I have an Xbox 360. Any of those games, I'm fine to buy a physical copy of the game and then just emulate it so that I can actually stream it. That's all good by me. Hopefully that makes sense. The timer. We had the timer last year. You may remember the timer from last year. It got up to like 80 hours and it broke my soul. Let me just switch the music. Pokey. Every 10k channel points spent for the entire month. In addition... Oh, whoops. Clicked into the wrong window. This is in addition to these extra 750,000 points thing here. Every 10,000 channel points adds 5 minutes to the timer. Every actual pound that I earn for my own sake, so like I can spend it right. Monster Hunter World as an example again. Costs 25 quid, minimum of plus extra £10. Only the £10 will count. Because I don't get to spend that £25. Because I have to spend it on a game. It's forced on a specific purchase. So only the actual pounds that I earn. This also goes for the sake of subs. Obviously, sub pricing is very different in very different regions. 5 subs in the UK is £25. 5 subs in, I think, like, Turkey works out to be about, is it like £2 or something? It's nuts. Turkish, is it lira? Yeah. I actually don't know how much the subs cost in Turkey, but the conversion rate is not great. Let's put it that way. So that gets added. One of those, which I can find out for myself by looking at the donations and checking after the stream. So the timer will only get updated at the start of the next stream and on the end of the final stream. Same as last year, the timer will be used for all streams after September. So from like October 15th until the start of Monster Hunter March. March? Monster Hunter March. Until that point. I think I wrote May in here. No, I did put March. To boost up length of streams here and there where I can. Try and make a more like proper schedule for it when I actually have timer times, right? But it needs to be figured out before that point. Elden Ring and DLC all bosses blindfolded. You can make me play stuff normally. I've already played Elden Ring. I haven't played the DLC though, so technically that is an option if you want to make me hate myself. Technically an option. The games that will be played in September of this year. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I have a me slot. What I want to do. A me slot. That's so special. Pikmin 4. I have it. It's brand new. I've never played it before. The reason I'm skipping Pikmin 3 is because I completed all of it with my partner over the last week in co-op mode. I don't really want to play it again. Literally immediately. So Pikmin 4 will be in this slot on Tuesdays, the early half. For the latter slot, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, will be the September games. So, this will start off with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky, the post-game. It is the only game I have left from the last Super Streams, bar one special one, which Crimson redeemed that I can't remember the name of, that I will play eventually in one of my personal slots. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to it. 13 Sentinels, thank you. I need long-range missiles, goddammit. So, the very first one will be the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky post-game. Technically the second half of the story, depending on how you want to look at it. That game's fucking weird. But as soon as that one's finished, the first September game that gets redeemed this September, it's straight up, next one. Whoever does it first, that's the second one. If I finish that, then it's the next one, etc, etc, etc. Keeps going. On Thursday and Friday, I'm not going to do the extra episodes, I know. On Thursday and Friday, we got another me slot in the mornings. I'm spoiling myself this year. Another me slot. It's going to be Frontier. I'm going to be playing Frontier in the mornings. In the mornings, when I say the mornings, I mean the early half of the stream. Because I want to. Because something is wrong with me, okay? I don't know what it is. It's just going to happen. Look, don't give me ads on an announcement stream. Fuck off. Shoot. Be gone, Twitch. On the second half of those streams, it is going to be Pokemon Black. I'm going to be doing the first Nuzlocke I've ever done in my entire life. I'm going to nickname all of my Pokemon. I'm going to cry so hard when any of them die. It's going to break my heart. I talked to a friend about this, one who is a little bit more versed in Pokemon than me. For the Nuzlocke, I'll obviously re-elaborate this at the time. Pokemon Black, just base game Black, there's no shenanigans going on there. I will have Dupes Claws on. So I can catch Pokemon. If the first Pokemon I run into on a route is one that I already have, I can attempt to redo it a few times. I think maybe about 5. Until the 5th attempt, I'm forced to catch whichever one that is, if it's a Pokemon I already have. And there's, I can't remember what it's called, but a thing where the maximum level is like the same as the gym leader that you're gonna fight, the ace Pokemon. When you enter the gym, your maximum level is the same as the ace's maximum level. Basically. So you can't over-level all of your stuff and then just breeze your way through the game. And finally, an inverse shiny clause. So I'm allowed to not count shinies. But I'm going to kill them all just because I'm a horrible human being instead of catching them. If I get a shiny, it doesn't count. But I will kill it. Because this stream, this September, is sponsored by Chaos, okay? Finally, the weekends. Why? Because I hate everyone, including myself, mate, that's why. Weekends! The early part of the weekends is going to be Monster Hunter World, the randomizer permadeath again. The bits will be up for this. We still have, oh god, how many? How many is it? I don't even want to look, man. Ein has a problem. Ein has a problem. Hi, Ein, by the way. I still have 155 extra kills left in high rank and G rank. But the bids will be available for that one as well. I've still got the old thing. Let me just flick over to it right now. Here it is. Look, it's still there. I got the stuff and everything around the bits and the bobs. We'll use that again. Allow me what's going on there. And for the latter part of the weekends, Monster Hunter multiplayer. Just multiplayer hunts, that's it. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. I'm going to put up a poll after this announcement stream ends. And I'm going to put in there Monster Hunter 3U on Citra, 4U on Citra, Generations Ultimate on the Switch, World on PC. And then for each of those, you can vote for one of them, all of them, however many you want. And I'm going to try and give like a fair shake of the votes to however much stream time those games get, basically. So hopefully, World will probably dominate, but at least all of them will get a little bit of time. Hopefully. Hopefully. September games are the ones we donate for, Sagando? Yes, correct. Correct. September games are this, I don't know if you can see my mouse, you can. This bullet point here. Price of the game plus the £10. Those are the September games. Which are in the latter bit here. Go away, ad. Be gone. After the super stream is over, I'm taking a break. Taking a quick break for the first 2 weeks of October. I take them as holiday. I'm going to go see my partner. Those can get interrupted by the £40. Yes, they can. They will get completed eventually. They might not be completed in September, but they will be completed outside of it. All of those games will hopefully to some degree be finished. Obviously, if someone makes me play RuneScape, we're going to set a reasonable goal and go for it. Completing RuneScape is not something I'm going to do for £10 fucking pounds. It's not just the one session, no. It'll be like how it was last year when, remember way back in September last year? I can't remember what the first game we played was, but people donated for me to play, like, The Caligula Effect, Red Dead Redemption, Thumper, all of those other things that I ended up playing. I will grab all of those. We don't talk about La Milana. 13 Sentinels, it's like those, again, Sagando. The price plus £10, yes. The price in pounds as well. And it can be the price of the game on sale. Obviously, I'll just have to wait until I can purchase it on a sale. Or if it's a physical copy of the game, it just needs to be something, the price needs to be in pounds. And plus the price of the shipping, which needs to be tracked. Shipping, so that it actually gets delivered and I have proof. Otherwise, yes, Monster Hunter, after September ends, Monster Hunter will be back as normal once Darkest Dungeon is done. And the September streams, the September games, this is, will continue after September, and they won't be able to be fucked with anymore. And ideally, with the schedule as it is on the moment, they'll be played on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then Thursday, Friday was something else, and Saturday, Sunday will be, as it is at the moment, like the non-challenge run and then the Monster Hunter challenge run. The non-Monster Hunter challenge run, the Monster Hunter challenge run. Might get fiddled with, but September stream should hopefully remain at like Tuesday, Wednesday slots. If nothing gets messed with. That's it. That's my shite presentation. Even less effort than last year. Is there any questions? Just to clarify again, this is the price of the game. If you want it to be added to the list immediately, it's the price of the game right now, plus a minimum of £10. Only the £10 gets added to the timer. Or however much you give me. Give me more, I appreciate it, but there is no reason for you to do so. Price of the game plus that £10. It gets put into a list, which I will keep track of on a spreadsheet. During September, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon will be played first in this slot, unless people fuck with it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon will be played first in this slot. If that's completed, I'll move on to the first game that gets redeemed. If that gets completed, the second, the third, the fourth, however many get done. If September ends and those games aren't done, it's fine. They will continue to be on Tuesday and Wednesday until all of the games are complete. Just to clarify that. They will get played. If there are games that have a little bit more of a nebulous goal, right? It's not a game in which you complete, like a story game or something. Maybe it's a little bit more survival-y style. First thing that comes to mind off the top of my head, as an example, like Minecraft, right? Technically it does have a completion now with the Ender Dragon, but hey. If it's something like that, we'll talk about it and maybe set a goal that's reasonable at the time. And then we'll take it from there, right? The only thing that I would say is a little bit wonky with this. Maybe don't include any MMOs. Because MMOs are going to be a usually pay per month type thing, rather than like a flat payment. And since we can't make a reasonable guess at how long it's going to take for something to happen, it makes the pricing really fucky. So maybe don't include, you know, your RuneScape, your whatever the Final Fantasy game is that you have to pay per month to play. Fucking WoW, you know? Those don't include, because it's messy and confusing. Gonna be Peggy 18? Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm above 18. It can't be a porn game. It has to adhere to Twitch's terms of service. I'm not going to be out here playing, you know, Super Slut 6 Orgy Simulator. I'm not going to be doing that. But we played Red Dead Redemption on stream. Pretty sure that's a Peggy 18, right? Red Dead Redemption 2. Peggy 18? Peggy. No one makes game covers anymore. It's so hard to find it. It's 13 plus. Wait, no, kids say. I actually have no idea what it is. It's fine. It is Peggy 18. Bikini stream? Why not? I'm wearing a bikini. Get out of here. No honey pot? No. It's not happening. I'm sorry, Mace. I know it's your lifelong dream. That's it. Obviously, I'm still in the Discord server if you want to ask me any questions, any clarifications, any of that sort of stuff. Feel free to do so. I will highlight this VOD and I will pop it into the Discord server as well, in case there is any regulatory things that you want to look back upon. If you want to find, you know, whatever is going on here. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow with the first stream, when the chaos begins, the madness starts. Or, I should mention, tomorrow's stream, the first stream, it's not going to follow this logic. Because if we have a little look-see at the months, Sunday kind of doesn't fit into this logic correctly. Neither does Monday. Because this is week 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still going to have this start half an hour early. But I'm not going to have it apply this game logic. It's going to start with Frontier. The second half, we're going to fucking see. Chaos. Chaos will rule. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoy September. I hope it's fun for you. Till then, have a good one. See you later.